CexxiTarot. Oh, yeah, it depends on who the card chooses, leaving emotional bruises. Yeah, and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless. So better watch your mouth because she really do this. And no need to speak because she know what the news is.
Hello, Taurus, and welcome to CexxiTarot. Taurus, this will be your edition of Cexxi Has a Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Taurus, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Taurus, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with the cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Taurus, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising Venus and moon placements. There's a link to a free natal chart on the About page of my YouTube channel. Donations are appreciated and kindly accepted by way of a donations link or by way of Cash App, which is located in the description box below. Taurus, there will be an extended to this reading, and that link is also in the description box below. All right, Taurus, I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. This reading is for the first half of March 2022. Thank you for all your well wishes and your loving and healing energies. I receive it, and I'm feeling much better. So let me get you the scoop. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Taurus the first half of March 2022? What energies are surrounding Taurus the first half of March 2020? Thank you. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Taurus the first half of March 2022? What energies are surrounding Taurus the first half of March? Okay, thank you. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Taurus the first half of March 2022? What energies are surrounding Taurus? Thank you. So Taurus, you are in a decision-making process. Whatever decisions you're in the process of making involves your stability, your home life, possibly a marriage. You know what it is you want. But the problem is, are you able to be fair? Sorry, I got to give it like I'm giving it. Like I got to give it like I'm receiving it. Are you able to be fair? Because I see you thinking about working on something, but it's like you're maneuvering so that the changes you make benefit you most of all. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but there's a card. The first two cards look phenomenal. The second card, we're going to have to talk about, Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, the reason for your reading is, okay. So this is definitely about you. You're thinking about making decisions for yourself. You might be closing out something. You might be closing out something. I don't really feel as though you spoke this truth yet, but right now I feel like you're walking in your power or you're taking your power back. Yeah, a lot of thinking. So you're looking for a solution, Taurus. You're looking for a solution. I feel like you're thinking about this when you're sleeping. I feel like you're thinking about this when you're awake. But there are a lot of things up in the air. A lot of things. You're trying to put the pieces together and come up with a solution. Yeah. It's like you want to heal something possibly move towards was more of your purpose. So you're putting the pieces together, because I'm looking at her with those puzzle pieces in her hand and things are up in the air. And I see here you're trying to come up with a solution. And you're like, that monkey is looking at this skull like, is something dead and gone? That's what you want to know. Is something dead and gone? I feel like this could be involving support of some kind, possibly with some children, or this might be involving a family dynamic that is very important to you. So you're trying to put the pieces together, come up with a solution to see how you can continue to support your family. Got it. But something might be closing out here. This is what you're pondering upon, right? So Taurus, it's like whatever changes you make, they have to be focused. This is how you feel. You're like, look, I have to be focused. But I feel like it's something you're not revealing with that helmet on your head here. I feel like you don't know exactly which way you're going, but nonetheless, you're making some changes. So let's see why. I don't want to say you're making it up as you go along, but that might be, it might be because you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. So because you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, you have to take it as it comes and then work a solution out in the aftermath. Tell me about this for Taurus, please, and thank you, Spirit. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, you have hunger, you have reflection, and sadness. And I feel like, Taurus, it's like you hunger for things to be the way they used to be. You want something to go back to the way it used to be. And because it's not, things have changed. The dynamic of the situation has changed. It makes you sad. It makes you sad. So it's like you have to do a purge. Whatever decision you make, whatever changes you make, after you put the pieces together, it has to be fulfilling, like you, because you feel so weighed down, you feel so heavy, and you need to purge. And I'm hearing that song, I got to get away, I got to get away. Just know you got to get out of here, but you can't see where you're going. Spirit, it looks like Taurus is thinking about moving forward, but they want this heaviness to be lifted off of them. They don't have all the answers. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have death. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. You have responsibility. You don't want this responsibility anymore. It's too heavy. You don't want to be responsible for this. This is why the cleansing keeps coming out. You don't want this heaviness. It's too heavy. You're like, I don't want this responsibility. That's what you're saying. I don't want this responsibility. You have the Wiccan read, and it reads, by the Wiccan law ye must, in perfect love and perfect trust, 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill. It's written very weird. Pen ye harm none, do as ye will. I'm sorry. Let me start over. In perfect love and perfect trust, 8 words are the wicked read fulfill. And ye harm none, do as ye will, and ever mind the rule of 3. Like what ye sends out come back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merrily ye meet, and merry we part. So I feel like, Taurus, you don't want a certain responsibility anymore. You want to let it go. You just want to move forward. And Spirit is cautioning you about karma and how you handle things. Remember I said the first 2 cards are good, but it's this last one that has me concerned. So Spirit is cautioning you that whatever you do, do it with integrity. All right, like, just keep integrity first and foremost. Make sure you're harming no one in the moves you're making. Because it says, and ye harm none, do as ye will. So there could be something that you're doing that's placing harm upon someone else. Or this could be being done to you. And that's why you're like, look, I got to get away. But it looks like you want to part from someone else and meet up with another. Because I'm looking at the last line of the Wiccan read. And merry we meet, and merry ye part. I feel like these are the intentions that you're placing to the universe, with ethos being the card here. So let's see what this is about. Spirit. It looks like Taurus is trying, they don't want this that's what I'm hearing. You don't want this responsibility anymore. They just want to get away. And you're telling them they need to abide by the Wiccan law to be fair. Otherwise, it will come back to them times 3. Why are you telling Taurus this, Spirit, please and thank you? Why are you reminding Taurus? At the bottom of the deck, you have the key. You have the anchor. And you have the mountain. Again, there's something you're trying to heal. Some of you are dealing with the Aquarius, because 17 is a governing energy twice. It's like you feel stuck in relation to an opportunity. You want to work on something you love. You want to put the work in, but you're worrying, you're stressing. There's some obstacles, some delays, some challenges in the way. And you're like, can I get through this? Can I persevere? This is very painful. It's a possibility something is just over or closing out. And Taurus, with this Birds card here, I feel like there are a lot of conversations had about what's fair and what's not fair. I feel like you're moving slow to see how you're going to invest in this. You're just biding your time. But I feel like you're talking to a lot of people, maybe some people that you find as confidants that you are confiding in as to how to purge this energy. This is also the card of gossip. So maybe you're worried about the moves you're making, what people are going to think about you. You don't want them to talk about you. That's what I'm hearing. You don't want them to talk about you. But you want something else. You just don't want to be talked about. You don't want the gossip. Spirit, Taurus wants, okay. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time thinking about this. At the bottom of the deck, you have Strength. Some of you are dealing with the Leo. You have the 3 of Cups. And here you go, Taurus, the Hierophant. So some of you, I gotta call it how I see it. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, but it could be you want to reunite with a third party and you have this desire, this hunger, this passion. You want these good times back. You feel like you've been awakened to this. I feel like this is the Hermit here. I always say this in a Hierophant card. And I feel like you did a lot of soul searching and there's a spiritual awakening. There's someone that you feel divinely connected to. And you may feel like they're out of your league. I mean, because this person is way bigger than this person. But I feel like there's something you want to say. You want to confess. And I feel like you're determined to reunite with whoever this is. Possibly give them a commitment. You might be married to this person. But with the Seven of Pentacles, this is you waiting, figuring things out, waiting to see how things play out. Because you don't want too many people talking, right? And here's the Hermit energy. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Maybe you're waiting on a Virgo. But I feel like you're doing some soul searching, trying to get the answers in relation to how is it you really feel with the muse of emotions. So this is you facing your emotions. Wanting to make the best moves and invest in the right thing for you. Yeah. I feel like you had these emotions for a long time and you tried to deny them because you're worried about what people are going to say. So in the extended, I want to see what these emotions are that you're facing. Because this is you facing your emotions. Taurus, there may be something here in the legal system. But it's like when it comes to being fair about this situation and growing this situation, it's like maybe someone is rejecting the fairness, or maybe you're not being fair. But someone's not being fair here. Someone is imbalanced here. And this is why Spirit is saying that abide by the rule of three. Because whatever moves you're making for yourself, that's fine. But if you're harming someone in the process, Spirit is like, it'll come back on you threefold. That's just the way it goes. And it looks like someone is rejecting being fair about a situation. This may have something to do with a legal contract or something in the judicial system, or just being fair to another. All these sevens. It's like whatever moves you're making is causing a lot of confusion. I'm sorry. But it's saying it's you. Whatever moves you're making, whatever it is you're trying to manifest is causing a lot of confusion. Or there's a lot of confusion around this manifestation. I feel like, where'd it go? Where's that card? With death and responsibility, the High Priestess, some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. I feel like you want to end something to begin something new, because that's what death is about. And you don't want the responsibility of something else. Here's these, it looks like there's a third party. And with cycles, this is the moon card, so this is Pisces. And it looks like there's some secrets here. Taurus, I want you to know that something is brewing. You want to grow something. That I feel like this is you waiting while you grow your money. And after you grow your money, your prosperity, that's when you can make happen what it is you want to make happen with this stability, this homeland, where it is you want to travel. I feel like this is what you're manifesting right now, and you're not telling anybody. You're keeping this to yourself with containment. I feel like with imagination that some of you are dealing with the air signs such as an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra energy, but I feel like you're imagining all the possibilities about where it is you want to be and who it is you want to dedicate yourself, because right now you may be feeling a lack of respect in your union. And I feel like there's some intensity growing, possibly some arguments. Things are getting out of hand. And I feel like there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done. And this is why the Wiccan read is warning you. Like, look, be careful. Because I don't know who this is, but this is the privileged person. They're sitting there under the gazebo. 2 different decks. I feel like you're trying to get to someone who's waiting for you. That's just how I feel, because you're placing intentions, but you don't know how to get to them, or there's something in the way, because that's the Labyrinth card. But I feel like you want this because this is the energy of 9, which speaks of self. But somebody's not being fair, either you or another. Spirit, tell me about this intensity. It looks like that Taurus is using their magic wand. But Taurus, it looks like you're creating confusion and not being fair. Or someone's doing this to you. Yeah, there's some mind games here. Oh, it came out. They go to Tower. Because I'm sorry, I know what I'm feeling. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles, all these 3s, possibly really a third-party situation. Now, a third-party situation doesn't have to involve romance. This could be meddling family members. This could be your next-door neighbor in your business. This is somebody else in the business. You have the World. Some of you are dealing with another fixed sign such as yourself, another Taurus, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, or a Leo. And you have the 5 of Wands. A lot of jealousy, competition, drama, and anger due to someone returning to work on something else. This may be a competitive industry that you're working in, but it's like, I feel like it's a battle of wills going on here. Because with this 5 of Voices, which is also the 5 of Swords, this is mind games, manipulation, this is self-sabotage. And I feel like that's why this Wiccan read is here saying you must abide by these laws, because someone's not being fair. Someone's not being fair here, okay? And this is why Spirit is saying you gotta abide by this Wiccan read. Because there's some self-sabotage. Someone is sabotaging their happiness here. But it has come out, and that's what caused this breakup. There's a breakup happening. Something is falling apart with the Tower. Some of you are dealing with a Leo with the Sun card energy, and some of you are dealing with an Aries or Scorpio with a Tower. But these mind games, the manipulation, the self-sabotage has been made. It's out in the open now. It's like this is no longer a secret with the Sun energy, because the Sun brings things to light. And the Tower energy shit just blew up, got out of hand, because someone feels like someone isn't being fair and they're manifesting this confusion. So in the extended, I'm going to clarify. I feel like somebody like this is over. I might clarify both the Sun and the Tower. I might clarify all three of these in the extended, because that's a very interesting set of energies. Now, this is the last card I was talking about, and why I say they say it's you, because 9 deals with self, and I'm reading for you, Taurus. It looks like someone is putting on a show here, but they're tired of putting on this show. Someone could feel like they're being manipulated. Their strings are being pulled. Or you don't know how to manipulate a situation anymore. Master this situation with mystery. This is my moon energy. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. You fear you're being manipulated. You fear you're being used. That's what you fear. Or maybe you're like, you kept it a secret that you was manipulating someone, causing confusion. But whatever this is, like, the awakening is here. This is judgment. This is Scorpios and Aries energy. It's revealed now. Whatever this is, it's come out. Somebody knows the truth. Either you know the truth about someone doing this to you, or vice versa. And it's causing a burden. It's you. That's 9. This is 9. This is 9. This is 9. You should look up Google angel number 999. I mean, all these 9s out here. So I have a lot of 9s and 7s. So you fear the moves you're making for yourself. But someone is awakened to this burden. This could have been a spiritual connection. Like someone now recognizes there was some secrets and some manipulation going on here. And I'm venturing to say it's involving a third party. Because the 3s just keep falling out of tarot. Spirit, tell me about this awakening of this burden, this cross that Taurus has to bear. Tell me about this. Yeah, you got a path between 2. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. This is Aries and Taurus' energy. You have the Ace of Wands and the Fool in Aries energy. So Taurus, it's like you feeling inspired. You want to go after something new. You got this idea, but you want to take control over it. But it requires you taking a risk, some sort of risk towards this moon. You have deep emotions possibly for a Pisces with this moon energy, but there's a secret love here. The moon and the 2 of Cups, that's a secret love. That's a lot of emotions. With the Ace of Cups, this is like a new love type situation. So it just looks like a secret lover here for some of you. The moon done showed his face 3 times, but somebody knows about this now. Like they know about this. And again, like I said, it does not have to be romantic. With this Temperance energy, some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. I feel like, it's challenging to reconcile or heal a situation after this information has been, has come out, because someone now recognizes why something took so long. Okay, and with this Two of Wands, some of you, are dealing with a person that has a Mars and Aries. There's a path between two. You can go back or you're looking forward, but you're definitely watching someone. Let me get another card. I want to see what it is you're watching. Yeah, you're trying to figure out if you want to break up with somebody with the Five of Pentacles, abandon them. So you got two paths. You could go back to the way things were, or you could move forward and leave something behind. I'm just being newsy. Yeah, but it's all dependent upon your finances and how much you have to give, how much you can sacrifice. So it's like you might not have the money to do this yet. So I'm going to, in the extended, I'm going to clarify what these two options are and what it is you may be wanting to leave behind. If you are not joining me for the extended, let me get you some advice for this reading. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus regarding this reading? But I feel like you want some sort of closure. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. What advice do you have for Taurus regarding this reading, Spirit? What advice do you? Thank you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus regarding this reading? What advice do you have for Taurus regarding? Thank you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus regarding this reading? What advice do you have for Taurus regarding this reading? Taurus, Spirit is saying the end of a tough cycle approaches. Some you're dealing with a Capricorn. There's something you place some intentions upon or towards, or something it is you want to work on to do. And Spirit is saying that the end of this tough cycle is approaching, but you need to get more information, because I feel like you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. I feel like you do not have all the pieces to the puzzle here. And you need to get more information before you make this decision, because I see this monkey is trying to find solutions here. Like he's just going over and over this. It's like equations and everything at the bottom of this card. But you need to get more information to end this tough cycle. It's something you want to manifest, you want to place intentions upon, but you don't have all the information. And Spirit is saying communication is key. You need to have a conversation. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. You need to have a conversation with someone about this opportunity to change things, okay? And once you have this conversation, the situation will improve. So there's a conversation that needs to be had in order to get more information to have what it is you want. Taurus, Spirit is saying nothing will come of this situation. There's a situation here that cannot be healed. It just won't be healed. And Spirit is confirming it with no. I feel like there's two paths, whatever that means to you. One situation cannot be healed and you want to place intentions upon another. Spirit is saying, you need to show the world the real you. Some you're dealing with Aquarius, but it's up to you. You have free will. It's up to you. You have free will. But Taurus, you need to work through your fears, because there's a sacred plan. You need to work through your fears because there is a sacred plan here. But there's something here that you want to abandon, because nothing is happening. Nothing's coming out of this situation. And it doesn't look like it could be healed. But I see where you want something tough to stop. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I do feel like you are worried about what people will say if you mishandle this, okay? So I feel like this is you, Taurus, seeking closure. I feel like you want to be in your power, with power and attention. I feel like you need to have a conversation because there's something different you want to do and there's a different opportunity, but you have to have a conversation about it with someone and before you make these plans. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. This has been your edition of Cexxi Has a Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Taurus, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Peace, Taurus. I hope it worked out for you, love.
CexxiTarot. Oh, yeah, it depends on who the card chooses. Leaving emotional bruises. Yeah, and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless. So better watch your mouth because she really do this. And no need to speak because you know what the news is.